And Dana, you have a connection with KPTV, Channel 12.
Yes, I do.
Tell us about it.
My father was Ramblin Rod, worked for Channel 12 for 33 years as a TV host for children's program.
So how did you get into aviation?
I got into aviation from my father. He was a huge airplane fanatic.
Where did all this transpire?
He learned to fly out of Pacific City in high school, and he just kept it all of his life, and I grew up with airplanes. I thought everybody had them.
And then how did you become a pilot?
Just running around with my dad. Eventually it just became necessary for me to have my own license and my own airplane. So,
well, how did you become a barnstormer?
Well, that was something that my dad and I thought of. My dad had a private airstrip, and we were going to give rides out of the private airstrip, and we started looking for a biplane.
And then what happened?
Well, we found this biplane, and it was in several boxes and pieces, and we bought it. And before we got this airplane started in the restoration, my father passed away.
So you completed the restoration, and then what?
We completed the restoration and didn't really know what to do. The airstrip had been sold, and we started looking for a place to operate. Would have liked to operate over on the Oregon coast, and we landed here at Siletz.
What makes this airplane so unique, besides the fact that it's, 90 years old?
91 years old this year.
Tell us about the airplane.
The airplane is a B model Travel Air. They didn't make a lot of Travel Airs in the first place, but the B model they only made maybe a dozen of, and this is one of 2 or 3 flying in the world. It's a 3-place biplane, so we take a pilot and 2 passengers, and it's just a really neat piece of history.
What brought you to this exciting opportunity today?
Well, we actually were gifted a week on the beach, and so we were driving down the road and I saw the sign. Then I looked it up, and one of the things is that I saw Ramblin Rod was your dad, and I grew up with Ramblin Rod, and but I've always wanted to ride in a biplane.
His headset's different.
Tell us about your flight.
Well, it was a lot of fun. Never been up on an open cockpit plane, never been in a small plane before, so it was fun. Got to see things from a completely different perspective, and it's even the colors of my high school. So
Was it exciting?
Yeah, it was. I don't know how to describe it. Something I've always wanted to do and never thought I would. And so it was just fun to see it. And I called 3 days ago and I've been waiting, and I woke up this morning and the sun was out and I thought, they're going to fly today. So I got to go.